Imagine a place. It's an ordinary place. But on this patch of soil, something special happens. Something generations deep. For well over 100 years, the Townsend family has worked this land, one generation to the next. That's what we have always done, and we will continue to provide abundant fruit harvests with texture and that perfect flavor profile. The work is never easy. The days are long, but we hire and train the best folks. These people are committed to putting the freshest, best tasting, world-class berries on tables all across the country. It's a commitment shared by our family and our dedicated workers. It's more than just a goal. It's a tradition, a challenge handed down through the generations, through hard work, training, and care for what we do. No one knows this better than Mike Townsend. He spent his life carrying out that tradition of quality. He tends personally to his vast operation to ensure that each crop, each berry, meets his rigorous standards. Let's join him now as he gives us a brief tour of a few of our locations and products.
Hello, my name is Mike Townsend. I'm the president of Townsend Farms. Our family farm has been here for over 100 years. I'd like to welcome you this afternoon to our west side farming operation and receiving station for over 1,000 acres of blueberries, blackberries, strawberries. So at this point, real quickly, I'd like to point out the shop area. We do all the work on all of our own tractors, buses, and trucks here. Next is our receiving station. As the strawberries, blackberries, or blueberries come in, the berries are weighed here on the scale. They're unloaded, and then they're moved right directly into the cooler area where they'll sit for a few hours. Then they are loaded onto semis and taken to our production plant in Fairview where we run fresh and frozen berries.
When it comes to the day-to-day tasks, it's up to our workers to ensure our goals of quality and taste are met. We rely on their diligence and hard work at every level to ensure our crops are nothing shy of the very highest standards. Our workers are among the best in the business, and we take great care to ensure a sustainable working relationship year over year. Our administrative staff has been working overtime, going above and beyond to ensure that workers are kept safe and production stays on track. This has included creating a robust and thoughtful response to the COVID-19 pandemic. Townsend Farms workers are just now finishing up work on one of our many strawberry fields. This is a conventional, meaning non-organic certified field, growing some of the best berries to be had anywhere. Our workers bring in berries to be weighed, which are then loaded onto forklifts and taken away to the next stage of production. These skilled farm workers move with expert speed, care, and efficiency to maximize our harvest and minimize waste. Everyone on site must wear a mask for their protection and for the protection, health, and safety of their fellow crew members. We treat health and safety with the same care as we do our crops and soil. For Mike and his farm manager, Joe Tankersley, that extends beyond the field and right into workers' housing.
Welcome, we've now moved over to the west side farming operation labor housing. This is our 20th year here. We established the living residences of about 10 people per mobile home. This year with the COVID, we have had to downsize to create distance between the employees sleeping in their bunks. So we're down almost 40% from the previous years. The house behind us we also use for housing, but as you can see, the campsite's very, very clean, very, very kept up.
So we established this place in the year 2000, but we started the process in 1995. We spent over 5 years in permitting and process through the local county and different jurisdictions to try to get this housing established. So it was a very long, drawn-out process and very expensive process. We spent over $150,000 in just permitting alone. We had to establish a community water system for this location. We do everything here as far as our water system, just like any small city would do.
Security is costly, but it maintains a good working atmosphere for the good people that are coming in here from Mexico.
We do have 7-day-a-week security, 3 p.m. till about 3 a.m. We do check all visitors in at the gate. No alcohol's allowed, no drugs, no firearms. We have family members here, so it's very important to me as a manager, and I know the Townsend family, to keep this place safe and secure. You know, we house here from about mid-May through the 1st of September, sometimes mid-September. We vacate the houses, we come in, you know, repaint, new floors in certain houses, bathrooms, showers, and the time's coming where we're going to start replacing a few of these houses. We do have a basketball court on the end of the housing facility. We've got a soccer court on the end of the housing facility, and we actually have a play structure for kids when they come. So we try to make it as comfortable as possible, and the people do appreciate it.
We have a commitment to the soil, to giving back to the earth, and to sustainability. This strawberry field is entirely 100% organic. Each year, we commit more and more acres to organic production. That commitment to the land runs deep here at Townsend Farms. We've converted about 60% of our fields to organic. For Mike Townsend, this is not only the right thing to do, but has also shown increased yields and a better final product.
We just moved from Townsend Farm strawberry field into the Zion Church farm. This farm has been planted in blueberries for 27 years. And 3 years ago, we decided to transition our crop from conventional to organic. And since we've done that over the last 3 years, the plants have responded by about a 30% increase in growth and yield. So right now we're in the variety called Blue Gold. Blue Gold is used both for fresh or frozen. And you can see right now at the base of the plant all the new growth that's coming for the crop next year, which means this crop could sustain itself for 40 years as long as we continue to do best practices organically. Okay, we've now moved one field over to the blue crop variety. The blue crop variety is a very nice variety, again, for both fresh and frozen. Right now, again, this crop is in its 27th year, and again, like the other field of Blue Gold, we cannot believe the new growth that's been established here over the last 3 years of transitioning from conventional to organics. Right next door to the blue crop here at Zion Church is the Duke variety. These are also 27 years old, and again, like the other two varieties, spontaneous growth, tremendous size, good color. This is the #1 variety in the polybag industry, is the Duke. Okay, we've now moved from the Zion Church farm to the Cousins property. I'm here today with farm manager Joe Tankersley. Joe and his wife Alicia have been with the company for over 30 years. Right now we're in a field that Joe has transitioned from conventional to organics over the last 3 years. This will be the first year that we're farming it organically, that we can sell it as organics. It looks like the plants are really responding well. And as you can see, the primary thing that's most important about this variety is the consistency and the size. Fresh and frozen consumers all want size. And Joe's done an excellent job, and the plants are 4 years old and responding nicely with record-setting yields. We're still on the same Cousins farm, and we've got 50 acres of organic blackberries on this farm. The variety is called Black Diamond. It's a very large blackberry. It's very sweet, and it's something that we planted here about 10 years ago. We'll probably have this year about 400,000 pounds on this farm. Next year we'll have 1 million pounds. We have another farm that's also transitioning to organics. So this variety has been very productive again for us. It's all hand-picked, so we can't pick it with a machine because the machine will damage this new cane, and the following year's crop won't be as productive either. So with the high cost and inputs of organic, a machine would damage the tonnage on this yield. With our H2A crews coming out of Mexico, it enables us to get a high yield by hand and also sustain this beautiful black diamond for years to come with high production. Well, I want to welcome you on behalf of Townsend Farms. This is the East Side Farm. The name of this farm is Tower. It's a total organic field. We have 54 acres of organic strawberries here. We also have about 40 acres of organic blackberries. This farm is primarily for our organic customers, and this is our third year. This is the first organic crop, and it'll be the second crop of organics taken out of the blackberry field over here next door. As you can see, these are wider rows than the organics that we showed yesterday. These are double row planted, and right now we're in our third picking of the Tillamook strawberry for our largest customer. We're now looking close up at the Black Diamond variety, which is 100% organic. We have planted this variety primarily for our largest retail customer. It's grown in the Northwest. It's got the same color and flavor as some of the other varieties that are being harvested right now. This is a one and only, nobody else is growing organic blackberry. They're US grown berries. They're beautiful, they're flavorful, and it's what we think the US customer is looking for, especially with the flavor profile and the food safety. Thank you.
Townsend Farms is proud to operate industry-leading processing and packaging facilities, which provide the berries for a wide variety of both fresh and frozen store brands across the United States and around the world. At our farms, we have crafted a true diversity of products, both conventional and organic. That said, when you dig down to what we do, what we really do, it's not so very far from that original farm all those many years ago. Working hard to grow food for hungry families just like our own. Our berries represent the highest quality, flavor, and sustainability. It takes a lot of coordination and hard work to bring you both fresh and frozen berries that meet our exacting standards. But for Mike Townsend, that's work he takes pride in.
Well, I'd like to say this in closing. After looking at both the West Side Farm and the East Side Farm at Townsend Farms, I want to say from the Townsend family, 4 generations now in the berry business, we've got great support out there. I can't tell you how proud I am of the workforce that we have. We've got national distribution in Vineland, New Jersey, and in Fairview. We have 2 state-of-the-art plants to deliver to the whole United States of America high quality berries in bags. Thank you.
Townsend Farms, since 1906.